Hey everyone, I just wanted to hop on today. I know that today is a very important date, an exciting date, 11/11, November 11th, 2019. Today is an abundance portal. An abundance portal has been opened for everyone here on this earth, and it is powerful. I don't know if some of you may be feeling lightheaded or like a little chaotic or a little higher vibrating, and just you feel different, but you don't know why. So, this is happening whether you feel it or you don't, whether you like it or you're not. You're stepping into this abundance portal. All of us as a collective are walking hand in hand into this, and it is amazing. It's exciting. There's nothing to fear about any of this, but I did want to hop on here to kind of help manifest and share some messages that my guides may have to help us shift through this new transition. So let's actually, and what I'm hearing right now is a lot of people's brains actually are kind of scattered and chaotic right now. So let's just do a little exercise to ground and just be together for these messages. So if you're feeling like your brain is overworking right now, let's just get real present. Let's start by making a little throne or a chair right in the center of our forehead, right in the center of our head. Pop your little consciousness back into that. Yeah, I just felt some of you already pop back in. You realize that you were thinking, and that means that your consciousness is spreading out and you're just kind of spreading yourself thin, if you want to know what that saying means. That's what's happening. Okay, so get back into your throne, buckle in on both sides. Just get really still. Nice job. Now feel your feet on the floor now. It's most beneficial to place both feet without crossing your legs flat on the floor and putting your palms facing up. So this is going to help just everything resonate. All the energies that your guides are going to help shift you through today is going to come in through the tops of your palms and through Mother Earth below you. So just feel your feet below you. Nice job. Now let's take a deep inhale, a deep abdominal breath. So when you inhale, let your stomach expand out, and when you exhale, let your stomach expand back or come back in. And so through the nose and out the mouth. Sitting in the throne, feeling your feet. Breathe in and out. One more time. Breathe in and breathe out. Nice job. All right, now still feeling Mother Earth below your feet. Picture a little puddle of golden energy right below your feet. It's a gift from Mother Earth. She's saying that she's placing it below all of your feet right now. This is just going to help anchor and update your soul contracts. You don't even need to understand this. This is happening, so it's exciting. She's updating your soul contracts, and she is going to allow all this information to resonate, and she's going to help push this energy through you and help get out of any stagnant energy that has been in you from the day or from people that you've come in contact with today. So it's kind of a little cleansing from Mother Earth. So this golden puddle, let it wash over your feet. Feel that's warmth. Yeah, it feels kind of warm or tingly. And then allow it to open your little chakras. Everyone has chakras on the bottom of their feet. Allow your chakras to open and start pulling that energy up your legs, up your shins, up your calves. Kind of swirl it around in your knees. Still breathing this whole time, coming up your thighs, your hamstrings. Really swish it around your hips. I'm feeling a lot of stagnant energy in some people's hips from the day and just all the shifts that we've been making even throughout this past month. And then from your hips, instead of going up your body, push it right back down and picture like you have a little grounding cord from your tailbone right back into Mother Earth. And so it's going to be kind of a little circle of golden energy that she's wanting to run through your bottom chakras right now. So the root chakra at your tailbone, or just your tailbone energy, just allow the energy to keep continuing circling through you. Nice job breathing through this. It's nothing you have to overthink. She's pushing it through you right now, but just cleansing, grounding, anchoring. You're going to feel like you kind of sat your body a little deeper into the earth just now. So we're just getting real present with that. Beautiful. Okay, one more deep breath here. Okay, so now she would like this energy to be pushed up into our heart chakras. Let's connect with our hearts right now. And so you have the energy circling through your legs. Start allowing that golden energy to seep through your entire abdomen right now. It's coming all the way up. You're feeling its warmth. Just soften a little. Let it go through all your vital organs, all of your main energy centers and meridians. Beautiful. And then it's going to come right up to your sternum. Nice. Okay, that's feeling really warm here. Oh, she loves you all so much, and she's so grateful that you are all here. Yeah, you guys can feel her warmth. Sometimes if I get a little emotional, it's just because I start feeling this unconditional love that she has for every single one of us. So start letting that golden energy just pool around your heart center area. Let it really seep into your being, your present awareness, your time and space here now. Just kind of let all the stressors from the day go. You have nothing else to worry about. She's so proud of each and every one of you. If you could see from her stance how excited and proud she is for how far you have come. She just says, give yourself more credit. Those out there who are not giving themselves credit, who are being hard on themselves, let it go. She's here. She sees you. She hears you. Your guides are here as well. So they're going to surround you. You're going to feel a little pressure to the right side, or like a little heat wave of your body. It might be on your left as well, they're saying, but your guides are now here as well, around each and every one of you. So just breathe into this and relax into this. It's beautiful. You're anchored. You're cleansing. All right, the energy is in your heart. Now picture from that heart area, you have this golden pool of energy. It's going to shoot straight through your throat chakra, right up into that throne, and it's going to be going up. So you're going to feel this shot of energy going straight up into your brain. And this is just kind of just a little signal saying, hey, brain, it's my turn. So the heart's speaking to the brain now. It's saying, I'm taking over. I have all of our guides here, and thank you. And you're really grateful for all the thinking and all the whatever your brain did for you today. Say thank you and just allow it with permission. It always needs your permission. It listens to you. Your body listens to you. So with your permission, just say, okay, I allow my heart to guide me. Your heart is, you're going to feel the little energy from the heart circling around your brain area. It's just softening. Beautiful. Any other little extra thoughts, that's okay. The more that you allow your heart energy to circle around your brain, the more that it's going to pop you back into a third perspective. So you just kind of start watching. You're going to start hearing your thoughts. And it's okay if it's not working immediately right now. Sometimes this just takes a few times to practice. But pretty soon it just kind of becomes amusing. You can see your thoughts. You can hear your ego saying, what's happening? I don't want to do this. Why is this energy running around in my brain? I have other things to do. I need to go make dinner. I need to fold my laundry. So instead of identifying with those thoughts, like those are just awesome thoughts I heard, but I'm not freaking out about them because I'm watching it from a third perspective and I'm realizing that's not even me. That's just a part of my ego, of my structure, of my body, of my physical vessel that's just thinking and chattering a lot. And it's so much easier to just quiet it and allow this beautiful heart energy. Your heart speaks with energy. Your heart doesn't even need words at times. And your brain sometimes thinks that it always needs words and answers and facts, and it doesn't. So once you allow your brain to quiet, just allowing that energy to seep through your whole body, relax your shoulders, allow the energy to flow down your arms and out your palms. From your palms, shoot it up. You're going to feel little strands of energy or beacons of light shooting straight out of your palms. She's saying it's beautiful. Yeah, so it's saturating. And it continues to go up to the crown of your head and shoots a beam straight out into the ethers, out into space, straight from the top of your head with Mother Earth's energy. And allow this golden energy to start expanding around you, touching in with that compassion bubble. She says you all did so well with that, and you're all working very hard on yourselves, just becoming very present and very grateful for where you're at each and every moment, because you're exactly where you're meant to be. All right. I could just sit in this bliss forever, but my guides have some messages. Okay, so there we go. Let's get really present with that. Just continue to run this love for Mother Earth, this golden energy, as much as you want to, 24/7 if you'd like. She is always there for you. She loves you so much. So thank you, Mother Earth. Just say thank you, thank you, thank you 3 times. It is done, it is done, it is done. Beautiful. Okay, so she is stepping back. Okay, my guides are here. They have some messages. Today is an awesome day, you guys. It is 11:11. We are in an abundance portal. And so we are stepping into everything that we came here to be, everything that we deserve, everything that our heart is beating out into the ethers is being attracted back to us right now. The only thing standing in our way from getting all of this abundance is us, okay? So we need to become very present with being able to get out of our own way. So, in order to do this, it's just getting really, okay, so what they're saying is getting really present with how you're feeling in each and every now moment. And so, right now, for example, I know you're all feeling that Mother Earth golden energy love. But tonight, when you go, okay, so they're saying they have a little meditation for you all to, or a little ceremony for you all if you would like to do an 11:11 ceremony tonight for yourself at your own house. You may. So when you go and do that, just get really present with how you're feeling, how you feel at that moment in time. Hi, sorry about that. My computer just cut off, so I hope that I can combine these easily. So I know that we ended with how to start the ceremony, and so tonight you just got to get really present with how you're feeling in this now moment. And so once you become present, you pop back and you're sitting on your little throne, you've connected your heart to your brain. Start feeling how you physically feel inside of your body or around your body. There's no right or wrong answer here. You could literally just be feeling hot, which is fine. Just become really present with that and don't judge yourself for anything. You completely just have to feel what you're feeling. Just let it be. Don't try to change anything that you're feeling. But say you start feeling and you realize you're feeling stress, or you're feeling regret, or you're feeling I'm not supposed to be where I am, or you're feeling pressure, or you're feeling excitement, or you're feeling joy, or you're feeling happiness and gratitude. These are all perfect, okay? There's no right or wrong answer here, and that's the main message that they want to get across is on this portal, on this day, 11:11, you have to be very, very, very grateful for exactly where you are at because this world, this universe is perfect. Even if it doesn't seem like that to you guys, they really want to nail that on the head is you are exactly where you're meant to be because if you are feeling that stress, if you are feeling I'm fearful or I'm feeling pressured that I'm not where I'm meant to be, this is there for a reason and it's about to pass, especially today, okay? And so if you just push that out or you try to tell yourself, oh, I'm not stressed, it's okay, then that means it's just going to circle right back into you. And we are trying to step into this abundance portal with a completely clean slate, with a complete feeling of gratitude for exactly where we're at, because that shows this portal, that shows the universe, because this universe is so magnetic. The universe is going to listen to how you're responding to who you are and how you're feeling. So if you are feeling stressed, but you're okay with that and you understand that the stress is there to just show you what you need to change in your life or what you don't need to change in your life, or it's there to show you that you have so much to be grateful for and it's just there to be a base. Basically everything you're feeling right now, what they're saying is going to be a base for who you're going to become. So if you're feeling stressed, that means it's a base for you stepping into your non-stressed life, for you finding exactly what you're meant to do that won't cause you to be stressed. And you don't need to know all the answers. All you have to do is have complete faith and recognition that you're supposed to be feeling stressed right now and that you're okay with it. And I know it's that simple, but us as humans think we need to fix everything at every single moment, and that if we're not where we are supposed to be, if we're comparing ourselves to others, then we're wrong and we're bad and blah 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 blah. And this is just back to that duality, and this is the overthinking, and your heart is not thinking that. So just really connect with your heart, breathe into your heart, picture breath coming from the front of your chest and the back of your chest, and just allowing you to calm and to really feel and be okay with how you're feeling at that now moment. Because once you okay, so back to the stressor. I know I like to get off tangent, so they're trying to keep me on track. So you start feeling regret. Say you're feeling regret and you think I'm not where I'm supposed to be. Truly believe and be okay with it and feel that this is just the base for stepping into an amazing new life, an amazing new you, an amazing new me. And I'm so grateful and I'm so excited and it's going to happen. And then you start feeling it. You start all of a sudden start telling yourself, and you don't need to force yourself to do this. It's humans can multitask is what they're saying. And so that isn't a beautiful gift that we are born with that we actually take for granted. So you can feel stressed and you can feel excited at the same time. And I know that sounds like common sense, but even our guides are like, that is freaking cool. Use that to your advantage. So you're feeling regret, you're feeling pressured, you're feeling like I'm not meant where I'm supposed to be. How can I be stepping into an abundance portal? So at the same time, completely validate that feeling. Don't push it away. Breathe into that feeling. And it might hurt, it might be more stressful, it might cause stress, but at the same time, know that we're going through this portal, and then you can start feeling what you want to feel when you're not feeling this pressure, when you're not feeling this regret, when you're not feeling this stress. And so say that feeling that you want to step into is excitement or power or just pure joy, pure bliss, and not from an ego stance, just from I just want to feel this in order to be the best version of me. And that's not being selfish. You have to start with yourself. You can't help anyone else or help anyone else in this world if you don't start with yourself. So get real with yourself and say, I want to be the happiest person ever. I'm going to be the most joyous person ever. Every single person I walk by is going to feel my joy. Okay? Perfect. Like, you don't just be so happy. And so, but instead of saying that, what they're saying is how to manifest this through this abundance portal. You really have to feel that feeling. So that's kind of the little secret here with manifesting is you're feeling that pressure, you're feeling that stress, and all of a sudden you start tapping into, okay, I'm going to start feeling joy. I'm going to start attracting everything to me that I deserve from my heart. What my heart desires is what I'm going to attract, and what my heart desires is joy. And I know that this stress is here to bring me to this joy. So I love both of these things. I love the stress and I love the joy, okay? Once you start treating every single emotion with the same level of compassion and respect, the universe is going to see that, and it's going to magnetize so much more of that joy back to you, so much more of that abundance back to you. And that's what this portal is all about, is it's the universe and you. It's a two-way road. The universe needs you to work on yourself and to work with the feelings of how you want to feel, and it's going to send that to you. So if you want to choose to focus on the stress, that's okay, but just be very aware that this universe is very magnetizing, and that's when you hear your thoughts create your reality. From one perspective, that can be true. And so just being very cautious, but at the same time not stressing out about that, and just knowing that it's all exactly working out how it's supposed to. So once you become really clear on how you're feeling, start tapping into how you want to feel. Okay, so what they're showing is, okay, so journaling will help this. So they ask that each one of you, or invite you to, if you'd like, to get a journal and write down, get really clear on how you want to start feeling. Okay, get really clear on what you want to manifest into your life at this time and place now. It can be far out goals, but they're saying, okay, no, they're saying be very specific and very narrowed in regards to, okay, so let's say start with 2 weeks is what they're saying, because that'll just make it, you can do long-term goals, and that's completely valid. They're just saying in order to feel it, since 2 weeks is going to be closer than 5 years, obviously, and then from a linear perspective, in your journal, start writing down what you want in your life in 2 weeks, okay? Start getting really clear with that. I want complete joy. I want complete happiness. I want stability and balance in my work life and my friend life or my family life. And there's no right or wrong answer here. Just get really present with what you want. Because then what they want you to do next is, after you make this long list of what you want to attract into your life, you can flip the page and look at those sentences that you had wrote and look at the main words that you want to focus on. So say, I want to be completely happy. Focus on the word, or I want to have joy all the time. Focus on the word joy. And on the next page, you need to write I am statements. And so this brings it into reality. This tells your body and your universe and your physical vessel and the feelings around you that you already are these things. Sorry, I hope this is making sense. They're just showing me all these cool pictures of how the ceremony is going to go. And so once you are okay. So the 3 steps. So you become grateful for exactly how you're feeling at this time and place now. No matter what you're feeling, don't judge yourself. Don't try to change it. Do not try to change it. Allow it to be. And then make your journal pages about what you want to attract into your life, what you want to step into, even starting tomorrow. From basically tomorrow, from the next 2 weeks is what they're saying. Get really clear with and write down in your journal what you want to manifest. And then your next part 3 is your I am statements. And so looking at the sentences that you journaled, choose words from that you want to feel now. So write, I am joy, I am peace, I am compassion. There's no right or wrong way. It doesn't have to sound right, but choose the I am statements for exactly who you are. I am abundant. I am financially abundant. I am peaceful. I am kind. I am heart-centered. I am living in my heart. There's so many ways you can go about this. Like, there's no limit here, but they're saying there's also no rush, but get really clear with your I am statements, okay? And now part 4 is you actually have to feel that. And so back to the manifesting secrets. You don't want to just think these things from your brain and be like, okay, well, I thought I am abundant and it's not happening and I feel like I'm more poor now. Because what's happening from a duality standpoint, and when you're not physically feeling from your heart, I am abundant, it's how duality works. Just because the world is doing its job, this universe is magnetic, remember. You send out that little signal, I am abundant, and because you sent it from your duality mindset, it's doing its job by giving you exactly the opposite as well. So you might get $5 tomorrow, but then all of a sudden you lose it from some crazy reason. And it could be a bigger amount than that. And so that's what duality is, and that's what is kind of the trick to all this, and that's why you really want to get heart-centered. So physically looking at your I am statements, place your hand over it, your left hand over your I am statements, and then your right hand over your heart, okay? And really breathe into your heart. Feel that golden energy shooting up and surrounding you. And don't think that you're doing anything wrong. You're not. They're saying this is going to work. You're doing it completely right. You're not broken. You're not blocked. You're not doing this wrong, okay? You see the golden energy surrounding you, and then you start feeling into your I am statements. And okay, so they do say having a mirror in front of you for this will be helpful. And so if you want to do this alone or with others, completely up to you. Just do not judge yourself for any of this, because that'll help kind of anchor your I am statements more into reality. So you really want to start feeling these. So seeing I am abundant, actually instead of saying that, you got to feel it. What would it feel like when you are abundant? And you are abundant already. From one perspective, up there, what our guides see is there's no time frame. And you don't even have to understand this, but this is just activating codes within you by listening to this, because all of your guides are still around you. Say hi to them. They want you to know that they're still there with you. So when you start physically feeling your I am statements, it's going to switch on your heart. And your heart actually has some brain cells. It has, I can't remember, 40,000, 20,000 brain cells. I'm going to look that up again within it. And so when you start feeling these physical feelings that you would like to put into your physical reality, it switches on those brain cells within your heart. And it starts manifesting from your heart. And remember, your heart is unity consciousness. So it shoots out that little signal of what you want to be, and it doesn't have that aspect of duality coming back to bite you in the butt as well. And so it's just going to be the good stuff. That's fun. So you start repeating your I am statements in front of a mirror or just to yourself, whichever you feel. Maybe try both and see which one works better is what they're saying. So feel your I am statements. So I am abundant, and you physically have to feel throughout your entire body, your entire being, from your heart and how it's radiating out. And you have to feel the abundance within you, and you have to be 100% positive and believing that you are already abundant. Or I am joy. You have to feel so much joy within you that you realize you're already joyous, okay? And what you can also do, your guides are saying be vulnerable here. Don't put too much pressure on yourself, because your guides want to help you with this. Your guides are here to make this easier for you. Our world is shifting very fast is what they're saying. And so they have ability to help us faster than in the past. And so say you have I am grateful. I am gratitude. there's no right word for that, but say, I am grateful. You can feel it, feel it, feel it, feel really grateful, but you're kind of like, ooh, all of a sudden be vulnerable and ask your guides, say, how can I bring more gratitude into this meditation or into this ceremony? And all of a sudden you're going to feel them and they're going to fill you with more gratitude. And they just have that ability. Don't ask questions. It's awesome. Use it to your advantage is what they're saying. They want to help you with this. And so, but you have to ask. You have to ask. They work just purely by permission, and they want you to get really clear on what you want. And it's that easy. You can say, okay, I'm feeling the gratitude. I am grateful. I am grateful. Repeating it to yourself, repeating it in the mirror, seeing yourself as grateful, and then asking your guides, how can I bring more gratitude into this? And as soon as you feel like you've done it, say thank you 3 times to each one, and then move on to the next one, okay? So I am statements are very huge. It's not just a little journaling exercise. It's physically manifesting that into your reality with the help of your heart and the help of your guides and the help of your higher self. So also, what they want me to talk about is when you do start flipping on your heart switch, and with those I am statements, it's also when your heart switches on, it expands and it allows more of your higher self to anchor into you. And so when you're speaking your I am statements, it's actually your higher self speaking at the exact same time as you. And so that's just turning on all these light codes, all these DNA molecules within you. You're going to start feeling a little buzzing, possibly. You're going to get a little hot. All this is your carbon-based DNA switching into crystalline DNA. And that's all part of ascension. Again, you don't have to understand any of this. Just allowing this with an open heart and open mind to permeate into your body is going to start switching all of that on. So back to those I am statements, that's going to be very helpful. And so just having a journal with you tonight. So let's talk about the ceremony. So for the ceremony, they are just showing me, you can get a little cloth or you can get a big piece of paper and you can draw either a big heart on it, they're showing me, or a Merkaba, if you want to look up what that is, the 6-pointed star that's around all of us, onto a piece of paper, or any just drawing, a figure 8, I'm seeing, any drawing that you would like on this cloth. If you already have a cloth, perfect. Actually, I might, I do have my cloth. Let me show you guys. So here's mine that I'm going to use. Just a little cloth, or a piece of paper, or there's no right or wrong here. It just gives more of an intention of, okay, this is the space. It's like my little altar space I'm doing this at. And then they are showing me calling in all the elements of the earth. I'm saying earth, air, and fire. Okay, so in the center, they want you to put a candle. So it's going to represent the element of fire, the archangel of fire, and that really helps manifest and burn up anything around it. Basically burns up all the bullshit so that you can get straight to the point. We love element of fire. He is a badass. He's kind of hot. So ladies, say hi to him if you meet him tonight. And then, okay, they're showing me the element of air. This can be a wind chime that you have near your altar space. This can be a feather. This can be anything that is going to represent a little fan, represents air. And then earth, I'm just seeing you can use earth stones. I'm not seeing crystals. That's more etheric right now. So just getting a few rocks, okay? And just circling it. You don't have to get a certain amount, but 1 big candle in the middle or 3. I'm seeing 1 big one or 3 kind of similar sized ones. And then circling it. Start clockwise is what I'm seeing. Clockwise, circle your candle with the earth stones. Okay, so I'm seeing about, you can either do 4 or 8 stones, and then placing your fan, I'm seeing your air element below the circle. I'll post a picture of this on what I end up doing on my Instagram. So if you guys want to see an example, but just know that there's no right or wrong here. Your guides are saying you don't need, this is just what they're showing me of how it could possibly work beautifully, but with your pure intention and working from your heart, it's going to work, okay? And so you have this little altar space set up. Oh, they're saying you can make it pretty. Okay, of course, make it pretty. My guides, I do have a guide, Val. She's awesome. She loves flowers, and she loves bright flowers and big leafed flowers. One time I tried to use a fake plant, and she was like, what? No. So real flowers and real plants are best. Even they're showing me even little grass clippings you can put around. It's basically just like sacrificial parts of you that, and parts of the earth that you're working as one. This is what they're saying is it's basically you working from your heart with this little altar space is kind of creating a figure 8 trinity around you, and that creates the two-way road of you working in hand with the universe. Okay, so, and then you can sit below this altar space. So I hope that all made sense. Again, there's no right or wrong, but it's really powerful, and I know when my guides show me things like this that shit's about to get real. So I hope you can set that up. So again, get your I am statements, and so you have the altar in front of you. You start reading the I am statements, and you start feeling those I am statements within your body, within your aura, within your light body, all around you, and it's just saturating, it's permeating out all around you, and you're physically feeling it. And when you're finally done with your whole I am statement page, they're showing me to blow out the candle. Okay, remember at the very end to thank everything. That's going to really just anchor it. So thank Mother Earth, thank your guides, thank the element of fire, of air, of earth, any other elements or guides that you would like to call in. There's no right or wrong here, just basically thank you, thank you, thank you. The power of 3 is very big in the astral realm. So if you always hear people say things 3 times or the power of 3 is very powerful, that's why. And so just say thank you, thank you, thank you. It is done, it is done, it is done 3 times, and physically feeling that it is done, and then blowing out the candle. And you just blow it out and you let it be. They are showing me if you would like to have a glass of water out there with you while you perform this, that would be best, because then it will be water molecules are also way more powerful, and I do have a whole plan of having a video on this. Way more powerful than you realize, and water listens to you, and it magnetizes a lot more, and it finds basically all the dark spots within you that you're trying to clear, that you're too scared to look at now, that you're too scared to look at that time, like the shadow work. And so basically with full circle, my guides say that's not important right now because I'll do another video. That water is basically going to be being charged by the power of your ceremony that whole time, and then you can drink the water after, and that just integrates it into your body, and then it's done. Don't overthink it. Don't let your ego start thinking like, what, that was weird, I just looked like a weirdo in my backyard, or wherever you do it. I've been there, you guys, and I swear after you get over what other people are thinking or what your own ego is telling yourself, and you realize like that was cool and I feel powerful. I am statements are badass. I am statements work real good. So after you start feeling that, just let it be. It's done. Go on about your day. Go be a human again. Go watch TV. Go drink some wine. Go eat a cookie. Like, it does not matter. Just be very gentle with yourself. Do not judge yourself for anything right now, because this portal is so strong that it's watching how you're treating yourself. Basically what's happening is it's watching how you're treating yourself. So be kind to yourself, love yourself, be so grateful for yourself, and your guides are so grateful and so proud and so excited for you all to be here. So I hope this helped. I know that was kind of all over the board, and it always goes how I don't expect, but they were really excited to share these messages with you all. So I hope that was helpful, and let me know how your ceremonies go. And I'm so excited, and know that you can do the ceremony at any, that's what they're saying, at any time too. Remember, if you're watching this later and it's after 11/11, it'll still work. I am statements are still very big. It's basically just going to help you shift into that portal faster if you do it today or tomorrow, because there is a full moon tomorrow, so it'll have that same power. But don't freak out if you're doing it even 5 months from now. It's still going to work, because it's still going to have the intention of you stepping into that abundance that's always waiting for you. It's just waiting to work with you. So I love you guys, and I'm excited to see how this works. Have a great night. Bye.